In the summer of 2024, the eyes of the world will turn to Paris as it hosts the Olympic and Paralympic Games. With over 10,000 athletes from more than 200 nations and millions of spectators expected to attend, the scale of this event is truly massive. But amidst the excitement and spectacle, a crucial question arises. How can such a colossal gathering be held in a way that doesn't strain our planet's already overloaded resources? The Paris 2024 organizers are keenly aware of this challenge. They've witnessed the environmental toll of previous Olympics. The 2016 Rio Games emitted an estimated 3.6 million tons of carbon dioxide. Determined to chart a new course, Paris has set the ambitious goal of delivering the most sustainable Olympic Games in history. One of the key strategies is a dramatic shift in venue use. Rather than constructing a host of new stadiums and arenas, as many past host cities have done, Paris will utilize 95% existing or temporary structures. This approach not only reduces the emissions and waste associated with new construction, but also prevents the issue of white elephants, costly venues that fall into disuse after the games. The Champs-Élysées, for example, will be transformed into an urban sports park, hosting events like skateboarding, BMX freestyle, and 3v3 basketball. Similarly, the iconic Place de la Concorde will become a beach volleyball arena. By integrating the games into the fabric of the city, Paris 2024 aims to create a more intimate, engaging experience for athletes and spectators alike. But repurposing existing spaces is just one piece of the sustainability puzzle. To truly minimize the game's environmental footprint, Paris is also investing heavily in renewable energy. The organizers have committed to using 100% renewable energy for all Olympic venues, a move that's expected to save 300,000 tons of CO2 emissions compared to using conventional power sources. This renewable energy push won't just benefit the Games. It's part of a larger plan to accelerate the transition to clean energy in Paris and beyond. The Olympics will serve as a high-profile showcase for solar, wind, and other renewable technologies, demonstrating their viability on a large scale. And by investing in local renewable energy infrastructure, Paris aims to create a lasting legacy of sustainability that will benefit residents long after the Games have ended. Transportation is another area where Paris 2024 is breaking new ground. With millions of visitors expected to descend on the city, managing transport in a way that minimizes emissions and congestion is a top priority. The organizer's solution? A comprehensive plan that prioritizes public transit, cycling, and walking. All Olympic venues will be accessible by public transport, with a special Olympic pass providing unlimited travel on the metro, bus, and regional rail networks. To further encourage sustainable mobility, Paris is creating over 200 kilometers of new bicycle lanes and expanding its electric car sharing program. These measures aren't just for the Games, they're part of a broader effort to transform Paris into a more bike and pedestrian-friendly city. But sustainability isn't just about carbon emissions and transportation, it's also about using resources responsibly and minimizing waste. Here too, Paris 2024 is leading the way. The goal is to reduce water consumption by 40% compared to previous Games. On the waste front, Paris is aiming for a circular economy approach, where materials are reused and recycled rather than discarded. All waste generated at Olympic venues will be meticulously sorted and processed, with the aim of recycling or composting at least 70%. Single-use plastics will be banned, replaced by reusable or compostable alternatives, and any surplus food will be donated to local charities, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. Of course, staging a truly sustainable Olympics is no small feat, and Paris 2024 has faced its share of skepticism and criticism. Some have questioned whether the reliance on temporary venues is really as green as it seems, noting the emissions associated with constructing and dismantling these structures. Others have pointed out that while the Games themselves may be low carbon, the international travel required to attend them is a significant source of emissions. These are valid concerns, and Paris 2024 will need to work hard to address them. The organizers have pledged to offset all emissions associated with spectator travel, but some argue that offsets are not a true solution. There's also the question of whether the sustainability measures implemented for the Games will have a lasting impact, or if they'll be forgotten once the Olympic flame is extinguished. Despite these challenges, it's clear that Paris 2024 represents a major step forward for Olympic sustainability. By prioritizing the use of existing venues, investing in renewable energy and sustainable transport, and adopting responsible resource management practices, Paris is setting a new standard for what a green Olympics can look like. And the potential impact goes far beyond the Games themselves. If Paris 2024 succeeds in its sustainability goals, it could serve as a model for future mega events, from World Cups to World Expos. It could also inspire cities around the world to accelerate their own green transitions, adopting the innovative strategies and technologies showcased during the Games. In the end, the true measure of Paris 2024's success won't be the medals won or the records broken, but the legacy it leaves behind. If these Games can demonstrate that sustainability and spectacle can go hand in hand, that we can come together to celebrate human achievement without sacrificing our planet's future, then Paris 2024 will have achieved something truly remarkable. As the world watches, let's hope they rise to the challenge. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, then please consider subscribing. And if you want to see more like that, then head on over to the channel where you can find more deep dives into movies, media, and culture. Thanks.